Hey, I'm Craig Fitzgerald at BestRide.com, and I got a question from Ben at Nesson here, who drives a 2012 Ford Fusion, and every time he gets into it, he takes his sunglasses off, takes his phone out of his pocket, turns the car on and puts it in the console, and every time he does, he turns the traction control button off. So we talked to the folks at Car Talk, and they put a question out to their audience to find all of the things that they're annoyed with their own cars. And we've got 10 that we're going to talk about. Angela Marie says that her 2016 Chevy Malibu has a button to turn on the AC. Every time I put the car in park, my knuckle hits it and turns on the air. When I get in the morning, if I started my car while I'm in the house, the AC's on. And I live in Michigan. Chris Hundredmark has one of the BMW 7 Series built between 1995 and 2001. In order to make the cruise control work, you have to push a button on the dash before the steering wheel controls will operate. You have to reach behind your keys for a button that's visibly out of sight. Victor Cooper wishes that automotive designers understood that adjacent switches with completely different functions should be of a different feel, so that drivers wouldn't have to look to see which one they're pressing. He said that the fog lamp and cruise control switch on the 2002 and 2003 WX are a good, well, kind of bad example. One of them should be a rocker switch or a toggle switch. Deanne Santos loves her 2008 Toyota RAV4, except for the location of the hands-free phone buttons on the steering wheel. At least once a week, I make a turn and accidentally touch the button, and I jump out of my skin when an unexpected voice asks me who I want to call. The bane of Jeffrey Reuter's existence was the fuel door release button on his 2004 Kia Optima. It was perfectly at knee height, so every time I'd relax my legs, my left knee would hit it and it'd pop open. Ashley McCune has a 2016 Toyota Highlander. My seat heaters are easily turned on by accident. Makes for a very sweaty butt in the middle of July. Kimo Titchkeller has a Prius with a big round button to start the engine, right next to the big round button for the hazard lights. Chris Granier's 2016 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid also has a power button issue. It's right next to the AC on-off button. I've definitely tried to turn off the car instead of the AC. Attention auto manufacturers, maybe it's time to go back to a key start. Seth Chase says that the satellite SOS button in a Subaru is directly adjacent to the dome light. That rescue helicopter pilot he alerted was pretty mad at the time. James Dazinski has an issue with his 2005 Toyota 4Runner, but only because he has a dog. The downhill assist control button is perfectly between the shifter and the armrest, and when the pups get in it, they step on it every time. George Castonguay has the ultimate stupid button, especially if you've never spent any time in an older Subaru. When she was cleaning out the interior of her car, my daughter-in-law turned on the parking lights that are on some weird button on top of the steering column. When she was going on a trip, I actually looked into pulling the parking light fuse until I went online and found out about the stupid switch in a strange place.